Welcome, Facebook fans, and for the Joslin Center. My name is Jack Newby, Executive Director here at the Joslin Center, welcoming you to our Interview Friday show, which is both on Facebook Live and on podcast. A little bit later, we'll be talking with Amy Cuen from the Desert Care Network and learning more about the Desert Care Network and the services that they offer here in the Coachella Valley. Before we start on that, I just wanted to update you on some of the classes and activities we're doing here at the Joslin Center. First, a little caveat. We know that a lot of the state is taking off mask mandates starting next week. We're going to be careful because we're dealing with older adults and many who have underlying conditions. So we're going to keep the masks on for at least another 2 weeks till the first part of April or March, just to make sure that there's no other variant out there that we're all going to have to go back again. We've done that back and forth through this whole thing, and we just want to be extra careful and protect our members and our staff and guests. So if you would bear with us on that when you come into the Joslin Center, we would appreciate that. Some of the things coming up, a lot of people have been isolated for a very long time. And what we're finding out is that there are some issues that are coming up from depression and anxiety and concern about getting back into society and how to redevelop friendships and relationships. And we have a counseling program here at the Joslin Center called Problem Solving Strategies. We also have classes in our wellness center, the Brain Bootcamp class and Aging Mastery class, and those are taught by our therapists. So if you're interested in those classes, you can call 760-340-3220, extension 117, and you can register for those classes. The counseling is Problem Solving Strategies is free, and the Brain Bootcamp and Aging Mastery classes are only $5. And we thank Bighorn Cares for that because they have underwritten those classes. Also, we have Go for Life, which is an exercise program Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock. And we have a great instructor there, Jose. He leads a great class, also other exercise classes. If you're interested in board games or learning Spanish or learning how to play bridge, we have pickleball classes. So a lot to do. Take a look at our website at joslincenter.org. Look under our programs, and you can find all the programs we do here at the Joslin Center. And if you are disabled or you can't get out or have transportation problems, register for our virtual programs, and that's also under the program tabs. You register for the virtual programs and you will get a monthly calendar of the classes and activities that you can participate in online. And so that's something we're going to continue offering because we know there are a lot of people out there who, for whatever reason, can't attend. And actually one of the favorite classes in our virtual programming is our book club. So a number of things, and you can explore that at joslincenter.org, and there's the program tab on the website, and you can look at virtual programs. So this morning we have Amy Cuen, and she is with the Desert Care Network, and we're going to find out a little bit more about the Desert Care Network. Good morning, Amy. How are you?
Good morning, Jack. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. So tell me, not a lot of people really know or understand what the Desert Care Network is. It's fairly new here in the community, although the hospitals have been here forever. So tell us a little bit about Desert Care Network.
Yes, so a couple years ago, the 3 hospitals in the area, which would be High Desert Medical Center in Yucca Valley, Desert Regional Medical Center in Palm Springs, and JFK and Indio came together under this umbrella network called Desert Care Network. So Desert Care Network is those 3 hospitals and primary and specialty care clinics as well.
So in those primary and specialty care clinics, those are physicians that work with those hospitals?
Yes, those are physicians that, work with us, and we have constant communication with.
And what are some of the specialty care clinics that people should be aware of?
Yeah, we have several really good specialty care clinics. I think our wound center, if you have a gash on your arm, or you have problems with a diabetic's foot, they really take care of that wound, and they'll help you clean it out and stuff like that. We also have our cancer center, which is a comprehensive cancer center. The Institute of Orthopedics and Neurosciences is also another one of our specialty care clinics, and our Center for Weight Management. So we have a lot of clinics that can help people with really whatever they need.
And as I understand, also you're a comprehensive stroke center, and that's real important for our community.
Yeah, so being a comprehensive stroke center is an accreditation by a third-party company, so not by us or anything. And we have a stroke network, right? So Desert Regional in Palm Springs is a comprehensive cancer center. And then High Desert is actually an acute stroke ready hospital. So they'll be ready if you come in with a stroke. JFK is I'm sorry, I have a note of my terms because there's just so many of them. JFK is a primary stroke center, but really all that means is that all three hospitals are working together, so that if you come to one of our hospitals with a stroke, you will get the care and the level of care that you need.
That's good to know, because as they say, time is brain cells basically with a stroke. So if you think that you're having one, call 911. Don't waste time.
Absolutely, yes.
What's the advantage for patients to be within the Desert Care Network?
Yeah, so Desert Care Network has a lot of advantages and a lot of services that only we can give, right? So we are the only level 2 and level 4 trauma centers. Desert Regional is a level 2 trauma center, and JFK is a level 4. Like I said, we have the only comprehensive stroke network, the only comprehensive cancer center in the Valley. And we also have the only level 3 NICU, which is the highest level NICU care, which is neonatal intensive care unit in the Valley. So there's a lot of benefits.
So a lot of high quality care, it sounds like, through Desert Care Network.
Absolutely.
In Comprehensive Cancer Center, if I'm a patient there, am I involved only with one doctor, or is there a team of doctors? How does the care at Comprehensive Cancer Center work?
Right. So we really take that word comprehensive seriously, right? When we say Comprehensive Cancer Center, if you come into the Comprehensive Cancer Center as a patient, your file and your care will be discussed among all of the specialty cares that cancer needs, radiology, chemotherapists, surgeons. All of those specialties will get together in one room to look at your case, discuss your case, share knowledge and ideas. And that really creates a form in which you can get the best treatment for you, right? Instead of driving around to different oncologists that you talk to and you tell your story over and over again, you just go to one place and they'll all look at it to see what the best treatment for you is.
And I think we all know, we see that helicopter coming in about the trauma center at Desert Regional. What's the importance of that?
Yes, so Desert Regional's Trauma Center is the only trauma center in the Valley, but also it extends beyond that, right? So, and let me just pull up my notes because there's too many to remember, but it spans an area of service from Banning to Beaumont to the west, and then from Imperial County to the south to the Arizona border, and then east to 29 Palms in the high desert. And in all of that area, we are the only trauma center. Well, the only level 2 trauma center. JFK just recently got their level 4 accreditation from the county a couple of months ago. I believe it was in October.
So that's quite an important thing, in a huge area that trauma center serves. Not only the Coachella Valley, but all the way to Banning Pass, and you said 29 Palms. I didn't realize it went up that far. Wow.
Yeah, we go up really far. We service, I'd be remiss not to mention 154,000 emergency room patients a year. And we receive more than 600 helicopter flights here to Desert Regional per year. So that's a lot of people we're taking care of. And, we're prepared to take care of those patients.
And the trauma center at JFK, that's a lower level. What are they prepared to handle?
Right. So they're prepared to handle notably gunshot wounds. I don't want to say minor injuries, but they're prepared to handle things that they weren't in the past. And if they're not, if they get someone that, needs a higher level of care, they're within the network of Desert Care Network, so they can transfer them over to Palm Springs whenever needed.
And as I understand that with the trauma center, that there's a larger team that deals with the patient as they come in.
Yeah, so we have 24-hour surgeons on call, anesthesiologists on call. For staffing, to be a trauma center, you have to be prepared for the worst of the worst that comes in. And we make sure with our staffing that we are.
So if someone wants to find out more information about Desert Care Network and the services that are offered, how would they do that?
Sure. So our website is desertcarenetwork.com. You can always look on there and reach out to us through email. There's a couple of forms you can fill out if you have a specific question. And, you can catch us at all of the health fairs, all of the events going around in the community. Well, most of the events going on in the community. We'll be there. You can stop by our booth, talk to us, ask us questions. And if we don't know, we can certainly point you in the right direction.
And if someone wants to make sure, for instance, if they're selecting a physician and they want to make sure that physician can treat them if they go to the hospital for, Desert Regional or JFK, they're able to find doctors on your website?
Yes. So our website is a really great tool for that. If you go to desertcarenetwork.com, there's a Find a Doctor link that you can click on, and then you can search for cardiologists or neurologists or, any kind of doctor that you need. And you'll be redirected to a page where it'll show the doctors, and you can see where they practice, what insurance they take, and that information, so that you can be sure that when you go to that doctor, you're in their network and they can see you.
So if someone wants to call, if they're not comfortable on a website, is there a phone number they can call for information?
There is a phone number. Yes, sir. So the number would be 888-608-0155.
And that website again?
The website is desertcarenetwork.com.
Okay. We talked about the specialty clinics and the emergency rooms. I've seen, are there also urgent care centers operated that are part of the Desert Care Network?
Right. So we did own a couple of the urgent cares around the valley, but we actually we don't own them anymore, but we do collaborate with them. Okay.
Just wanted to clarify that if anyone was looking for an urgent care clinic that they wanted to have connected. So anything else that I haven't asked you that you would like to let us know about Desert Care Network?
Yeah, we have a great team of people here, a great team of doctors and nurses, and we're here for you. So whatever you guys need, whatever questions, feel free to reach out to us. It might take us a little bit, so just be patient with us, but just ask whatever you need. We also have an event coming up at Joslyn Center called the Ask a Doc series, where we will have a physician there to answer whatever questions you may have about your health or health in general. February is Heart Month. So if you have any questions about, for example, what food is good for your heart or how much exercise should you be doing, that's something that we can discuss there. And again, that'll be February 22nd at 10 a.m. at the Joslyn Center.
And that's a great opportunity because you really don't have an opportunity to sit in kind of an informal setting with a doctor without having an appointment and all of that, to be able to listen to them and ask questions and hear other people ask questions and get some answers that you might have. So that's something that we're hoping to do on a monthly basis. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So we want to give you the information and the services that the community needs. We want to meet those needs. So that's what we'll be doing about every month. But if we see that the interest leans or switches, we can certainly switch it up.
Okay, so we'll remind people again, that's April 22nd here at the Joslyn Center
sorry,
at 10
it's February 22nd.
I'm sorry, February 22nd.
Yes, February 22nd.
Thank you for correcting me.
Of course.
My mind is months away, I guess. So again, February 22nd here at the Joslyn Center at 10 a.m. And do we know the physician that will be here, or their specialty?
So we are hoping to have a cardiologist, but as you know, hospitals are a little bombarded right now. So we are still trying to nail down who will be there, but we are sure to have a great doctor there to answer all of the questions.
Okay. Well, in any event, it's always a great opportunity to be able to talk one-on-one with a doctor in that kind of informal atmosphere. So we look forward to February 22nd, the Ask the Doctor series. And look forward to working with Desert Care Network. And, it's always good to know that the hospitals here and the trauma centers that are here serving the Coachella Valley are literally in our own backyard. So that's a comfort to know.
Yes. And we are here to take care of you.
Oh, thank you. So, Amy, I want to thank you for joining us this morning, letting us know a little bit more about Desert Care Network. This is Amy Cuen. And if people want to reach you, you're at events all over the Valley all the time. Is that right?
Yes, I'm all over the Valley all the time. But if you need to reach me directly, my office line is 760-323-6187.
All right. So hopefully if people have questions, they can give you a call and find out more about Desert Care Network. Amy, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. Hope you have a great weekend. For our audience, hope you have a great weekend. And we will see you next Friday at 11 o'clock for the Joslyn Interview Friday. So Amy, thank you again. Have a great weekend. And to the audience, we will see you next Friday. Thank you. Bye-bye.